Yeah, Greenland is far north, next to Iceland and Canada. There's a lot of people who are confused of the location of Greenland, and it's always hard to explain to people who haven't been up here. Greenland is both really big and small at the same time. Geographically, it's huge, and you feel like a really small human once you're in nature there. But population is only 57,000 in total throughout the whole country. Nature is really important to most of us because it can feel somewhat isolated to, it's almost like being in an island. Talking to hunters and old hunters is very interesting because they've seen things that we don't notice, and they'll tell you how it used to be and how different it is now. The mother of the sea is like a spirit, a very important spirit in the Inuit mythology. She was a very beautiful woman, the story goes, and her father wanted to marry her off, but she was very picky, and he forced her to marry a man who turned out to be a dog. And when he realized that, he went to pick her up and to rescue her. But the dog had an eagle help it and created lots of wind and a storm. So for her father to even save anybody's life, he pushed her off his boat so at least he could survive. But she didn't want to get off the boat, and she clung on to the edge of the boat, and then he cut her fingers off, and she sank to the bottom of the ocean. And all of her fingers turned into all the mammals of the sea. And she controls all the mammals of the sea. When people on land don't respect nature, don't respect the animals, don't respect each other, Mother of the Sea gets angry and her hair gets tangled, and all of the animals that used to be her fingers will get caught in her hair. And that way, nobody will have any food. And then a shaman has to leave his body, fly down into the ocean, and comb her hair and free all the animals so people can eat again. And it's a very, very good metaphor for climate change today, because the reason that we're having these natural catastrophes and the pending catastrophes coming are based on greed, people taking too much much more than they need, which is her number one, issue. She doesn't want people to take more than what they need. It makes a lot of sense that she would be very, very mad if we don't start behaving.
Pasamos Uraku a pasar Kunta Samuta, Jaiwafa David. El canal de Bigle conserva en sus aguas el patrimonio cultural, el patrimonio arqueológico importantísimo para las nuevas generaciones que vienen. Fiordos, canales, todo navegado hace más de 7.000 años por nuestros ancestros, hoy día se ve en grave peligro, en gran peligro por la instalación de la industria salmonera.
Estamos en la isla Navarino, que se encuentra al sur de Tierra del Fuego, en la reserva de biosfera Cabo de Hornos. Estamos en un momento de la historia del planeta delicado para todos, por el cambio ambiental global. Nosotros acá estamos comunitariamente trabajando con la gente como vecinas, como vecinos, con instituciones, para que se proteja el mar de la Reserva Biosfera Cabo de Hornos por la inminente instalación de salmoneras en el canal Beagle.
Y bueno, hoy día que ya somos alrededor de 2.500 personas, como ciudad nos vemos un poco invadidos a raíz de hoy día de la noticia de la instalación de un grupo de empresarios con la intención de instalar una salmonera acá en Puerto William. Para muchos es un beneficio económico, para nosotros no lo es. Para nosotros hoy día es una invasión a lo pristino que es Puerto William. Puerto William, como provincia antártica, cuenta de 3 parques nacionales y una de las aguas más puras del mundo.
Creo que no es para nadie noticia o algo nuevo, todos los efectos negativos que trae a los ecosistemas y sobre todo en estos lugares tan poco tocados por el hombre. A nosotros nos tiene muy preocupados ya que llega a tocar el corazón de nuestra cosmovisión como pueblo originario.
El mal manejo de estas áreas con industrias que han sido poco sustentables y verdaderamente nefastas en otros ecosistemas del país no debiese instalarse acá y nosotros no queremos que sea así y queremos que se excluya completamente ahora, en el futuro y para siempre.
Most people know that climate change is man-made and that the consequences are going to be severe. Most people, I guess, aren't reacting enough or forcefully enough or powerfully enough to actually make changes. Yeah, there needs to be a much stronger reaction to try to mitigate what's going on.
Como pueblo yagán, comunidad indígena en su territorio ancestral, invitamos a todos los habitantes del país, de todas las regiones, a unirse a esta pelea, una pelea grande que vamos a tener, pero sabemos que con el apoyo de todos podemos sacarlo adelante.